What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the next episode in the bus build series, where today we are gonna start building some walls. I know I put a couple of pieces of the wall up in this corner already last video, but the goal for today is to keep going along the bottom edge, hopefully all the way around, and we'll see how far we get. But in order to continue down along here, there's one piece that I need to build in first, and that is the bathroom. Now, if you take a look at these blue lines that I've marked out on the floor, you'll see kind of what the layout that I'm thinking is going to be the final build. Let me walk you through it really quick. Right here behind the driver's seat is going to be the bathroom. There's a little square space that I'd love to plumb in enough of a shower that when you're out on the road living in the bush, you can clean yourself up. Next to that is going to be the kitchen counter that's going to run from the bathroom wall all the way to the bed. As much kitchen space as possible because one, I love to cook. 2, food is great. 3, I just want a kitchen counter with a sink and a stove. Back here in the back is the bed. I've probably already talked about that plenty of times. Coming around here on this edge of the bed, this little skinny gap is going to be a tall vertical cabinet that's going to take up this empty wall space. Right? Inside that cabinet, I hope to be able to design and build in a working monitor. I don't like editing on a laptop, whether that's photo or video. So having a big enough screen that I can really get some good edits going is going to be super key in sustainably living in this situation. So this cabinet hopefully will house an editing monitor that will be able to tuck away and hide so that from the windows you can't just see a big monitor hanging out. So that's the idea for there. And then in front of that cabinet is going to be one dinette seat facing forward. Then we're going to have a little table and then the last dinette seat facing backwards. Ideally, that whole setup will be able to convert into a long bench seat kind of platform, but we'll see as we get building on that how feasible that really is. So that's the idea for the layout. So let's get started and we'll see how things go. Well, that just happened. Just threw that together with the last of the wood that I have. I'm actually all out of lumber now, but I just built myself a shower. I left the door here as open as possible, both height and width-wise, and then built in framing supports for the sides so that I can put up the wall that's going to be on the side there. After putting in the bathroom the other day, now I actually know the dimensions of this lower wall piece that's going to go on the knees below next to the walls that I've already put in. So while I'm cutting that sheet, Evelina is going to be filling the screw holes on these back walls so that we can paint. And it'll look all really nice and clean before I screw my equipment to these walls. That's the idea. So I'm going to go cut a wall. She's going to keep filling these holes so then she can sand it and paint it. Right?
Yes.
Yes? Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, you gotta look. So we've got another big piece of wall up and another small piece of wall up, and all the screw holes are filled with wood filler. I gotta sand them and then we can paint them, but in the meantime we were able to measure and draw out the lines for this really long piece that's gonna go under these 3 windows over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that so we can try see if it fits well in place, and then we're for the most part done with the walls that go against the floors, like all of the, from knees down, the base walls are done, which would be sweet. So let's go cut that and see how well it fits. Before I put my wall up, part of installing it is making sure that everything's going to work electrically with what I have planned. So here is going to be an outlet box, and you just cut a hole for that and wire it later, no problem. But these are going to be for direct USB outlets. The unit that I have to install, and it is hardwired in the back of it, and the way that you attach it is by screwing on a piece from behind to hold it to whatever surface you're fixing it to. So what that means is, when I install my wall, I have to install this as well. Because once it's screwed to here, there's no getting to the back side of this to do the wiring. There's no getting to the backside to screw this in. So this is gonna get installed right here, right now, and be there and be ready whenever. So since recording that video that I just edited for you, I did a couple more things. I put in the floor, I built my batteries, I built the box around the batteries, but we've been evacuated from home again. So that has contributed to the slowdown in producing videos, and I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do about it. Right now, my plan is to leave my editing computer behind, and I'm going up to Idaho, and we're gonna do a bunch of metal work. We're gonna build some great stuff for the bus, but it's gonna be a while before I put out any videos, so stay tuned on Instagram. But with that being said, don't forget to hit that like button below if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another video. And with that, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.